Hello, Amdocs. It's Chris Williams with you from Mobile World Congress, and I'm here with Jeff Barak, corporate editor. Just when we thought it couldn't get crazier than day one, along comes day two with another crazy schedule. Great keynotes, a lot of good customer meetings. Why don't you give us your take on the first keynote of the day, which was all about 5G, right?
Right, it really was. And the question is, what is 5G? And there is no one answer at the moment. I think the best definition of what is 5G came from Tom Wheeler, the chairman of the Federal Communications Commission in the United States. He said 5G at the moment is like going to the Picasso Museum here in Barcelona with a friend. Both of you are looking at the Picasso and you're both seeing something totally different. The standards haven't been set, it's a long way yet, but basically 5G is all about the Internet of Things, when everything that can be connected to the Internet will be connected. And they're promising amazing things, including, of course, autonomous driving, where, as the CEO of KT Telecom, the South Korean operator, said, you'll be sat in your car, you won't be driving, the car's driving itself, you'll be doing a video conference with your colleagues all around the world, each of whom will be speaking a different language, but because the latency is almost not there, you'll have simultaneous translation all the time, and it will just be, as the European Commissioner said, 5G will be the nervous system of the digital world.
Yeah, one of the things I took away from the 5G conference, like every previous generation, it promises a whole new set of applications, many of which can't even be anticipated today. But we know when you bring greater bandwidth, greater performance, speed, access, that new classes of applications get generated. So I think it was exciting from that perspective. A lot of people are curious as to when 5G is actually going to materialize. And I heard two different dates. I heard 2018, which was going to coincide with the Winter Olympics, and then I also heard 2020. So do you have any thoughts on the delivery of 5G and what it's going to take to get there and some of the investments that are being made?
I think, as you said, 2018 at the Winter Olympics in South Korea, that probably looks like the first time we're going to see not full 5G, but some demonstrations of 5G. And then other people saying even 2020, it's a bit early yet. I mean, let's not forget, 4G is only being rolled out now in the United States. The figure is that 50% of connections in the United States are now LTE, but Europe and the rest of the world is lagging behind. So there's still quite a few more years we have to enjoy 4G and see what we can do with that before we can really see 5G taking off and driving the economy.
Thanks, Jeff. We're going to come back to you on some more insight from some of the other keynotes. Other activities that are taking place is, once again, the traffic at the Amdocs booth was very strong yesterday. In addition to the number of meetings that we had more operators stopping by the theater. We had a CMO luncheon with 6 operators where the topic of conversation was how does the CMO drive the agenda around customer experience for their firm. Very lively discussion, a lot of great input and feedback on behalf of the operators that were in attendance. They also were very interested in the research that we presented from our own research efforts, as well as the research efforts of European Communications, who was our partner during the CMO luncheon. In addition, we had a partner cocktail reception at the end of the day yesterday, giving everybody a well-deserved break from a crazy day. And we had, I would say, over 100 partners, or close to 100 partners, that attended the partner reception and also had a chance to see world-renowned mentalist Leo Shukard do his magic. So that was very interesting. In addition, we've been getting a tremendous amount of awareness at the show for our new messaging. We did 2 different media interviews where the new world of customer experience is going to be publicized, and the readers are going to see Amdocs once again challenging the industry to raise the bar on how to deliver to the new world of customer experience in the same way that we did a few years ago when we combined care with revenue management. Jeff, other thoughts from other keynotes and the show?
Well, the other major issue yesterday was net neutrality. Tom Wheeler, the head of the FCC, came to Barcelona to explain what was behind the decision of the FCC to go ahead with net neutrality and to classify broadband under the terms of net neutrality. The fact that operators are not allowed to throttle or restrict or even include paid prioritization for web services. Now, this is a key issue for the operators. On the first day Mobile Congress, they were saying, in general, they're in favor of net neutrality. They want an open internet. They want it to be interoperable between people. But they're also saying in the world of 5G, and here Wheeler didn't address this, you need special quality of services for packages because you can't treat everything equally. If you're driving you're in an autonomous car that's driving itself connected to the internet, you want that to have a better internet connection than somebody just streaming Spotify as they're walking down the street.
Yeah, I'd hate to see an accident caused because Candy Crush was taking up all of the available bandwidth. But what we do know is that this year's Mobile World Congress is expected to draw a record number of people, over 90,000 according to the organizers. So I think it's safe to say that we will continue to have some very insightful updates for you in the next days ahead. Thank you.
This is the new world of customer experience.